We have a story tonight of one woman's extraordinary quest for justice after her own boyfriend burned her alive. The true story of Ohio mother Judy Malinowski is the subject of a gripping documentary, The Fire That Took Her. It is now streaming on Paramount Plus. A word of warning, the video you're about to see is disturbing. In 2015, the mother of two was at a gas station with her boyfriend when they got into an argument. The couple had a history of fighting, and on this day, the boyfriend, Michael Slager, doused Judy with gasoline. Surveillance video and 911 calls captured the sickening scene that followed.
Okay, stop screaming because I can't understand you. I got you. I got this shot a woman on fire.
Incredibly, Malinowski survived, but with burns on 90% of her body, she spent months in a coma. Slager agreed to a plea deal for aggravated arson and got 11 years in prison. But Malinowski wanted justice for his actions. She knew she would probably not survive and that Slager could then potentially be charged with murder. So she videotaped a deposition from her hospital bed. This made her the first person in Ohio and one of the first in the country to testify at their own murder trial. Her testimony from beyond the grave helped give Slager a life sentence for murder. And joining us now with more on this incredible story are Patricia Gillespie, director of The Fire That Took Her, here in the studio with me, and Bonnie Bowes, Judy Malinowski's mother and Judy's advocate. Bonnie, I want to start with you. No one thought your daughter would live. Judy was burned over so much of her body. She coded 7 times. You were called to the hospital the day she was burned, but no one could prepare you for what you were about to see. Your precious girl just burned alive. What was that like?
When I arrived at the hospital, I just seen my child. I just seen my baby, and I was so relieved that she was alive, albeit it was just through a temporary airway on a ventilator.
In the documentary, at one point, you sit with the police detective as he shows you the surveillance footage of Michael setting your daughter on fire. Why did you want to see this?
Respectfully, I could not comprehend that a human would do something like this to another human being. I just could not, in fact, I just couldn't believe it. They kept telling me that, but as I began to see how badly my child was hurt, I just couldn't comprehend that they were telling me that he had beat her and set her on fire. It's hard to believe.
It's shocking to believe, and my heart broke for you as I watched you sit there and watch that footage. Patricia, you made this documentary about this case. You include footage of the detective questioning Michael Slager in the hospital a short time after the ambulances have arrived and taken Judy Malinowski to the hospital. Let's take a look at that footage, because he tried to lie about what happened. Take a look.
I didn't think I got, there was that, realized it was going to be that.
Sure.
So I walked over to give her a light. That was it.
And then she just...
And when she went up, I couldn't believe it. I just didn't think that it was going to be like that.
Okay, Michael's story falls apart right away because the detective says, dude, we've got, surveillance footage showing you dumping gasoline and then 30 seconds later setting fire on her, right?
Right, yeah. I think so the footage is actually from an ATM nearby the location, so I think Michael initially didn't understand that there was video at all. And that's where the story came from, that Judy had accidentally splashed gas on herself. And then, in the interrogation, he starts to create this story about how he's the ultimate gentleman trying to light her cigarette after a fight, which is highly implausible.
After he splashes gasoline on her.
Totally.
I mean, then she's sitting on the ground and asks for a cigarette?
I think, Michael was a guy with a very long criminal history, a lot of experience in abusing women, a lot of experience in being able to sort of evade law enforcement, and I think he was very confident and shooting his shot there. And thankfully, Detective Cohagen didn't let him wriggle out of it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.